Thank you very much, Professor Sullivan, for a kind introduction. Namaste, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm most honored to be here today and pleased as we celebrate the unveiling of Kailash Mittal Theatre and participate in Gandhi Jayanti celebrations. I've been asked to talk briefly about the connection between my generation of Canadian youth and Gandhiji. I must admit that in the days leading up to this afternoon, I sit down many times but then finally, a student like myself said I could do justice to a great master. What can over 20,000 Carleton University students have in common with such a great man that had such an impact on many lives of people across the world? As I soon calmed down after realizing how many people would show up to such an important event, I began to reflect on what kind of man Gandhiji was, what kind of icon he became, and the kind of resolve that he took. However, in today's uncertain world, there are many young and old who lack the resolve that Gandhiji had, who also lack the inspiration and the lack of inner strength. In contrast, beloved Mahatma Gandhi embodied resolve, inspiration, inner strength like no other. A leader, a visionary who never failed to live by his noble principles and beliefs. We have gathered here today to rename formerly Alumni Theatre in honor of Mr. Kailash Mittal, whose name represents the utmost peak of the glorious Mount Kailash in India. New names often bring new beginnings, and I'm sure that the name Kailash Mittal will bring new associations to this room in which members of Carleton University students and community can gather to learn and experience in the future. We all here are very thankful for Mr. Mittal for his generous donation to our university. And I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of Carleton students and students. For example, a 37-year-old lawyer rose to address the packed Empire Theatre in Johannesburg. It was September 11, 1906 when Satyagraha movement was born, and Mahatma Gandhi himself, a movement of nonviolent resistance that would inspire generations of students, activists around the world. I hope that those who enter this room from now on will take a moment to ponder the greatness that this name inspires. In a university environment, students are able to explore their identity and realize their personal strengths and weaknesses. This type of environment, and one which encourages discussion, learning, and being open to new things, is conducive for a student's growth. University is a stadium during the key years of a person's development where individuals begin to realize their potential. No one can foresee the future or what life has in store, but it's possible to realize great things and constant in your life as it is in mine. Gandhi was married at a very young age. Upon reflection of his early years of marriage, Gandhiji has said he did not treat his wife as well as he should have. Gandhiji grew to be a symbol for social change through passive resistance and a symbol of love and respect for every human being throughout the world. In the above sentence, the word to focus on is through. Gandhi did not begin his wise teachings or brave actions when he was very young. It was when he had attended university. Gandhi began attending university in London in 1888. It was during this time Gandhi became very familiar with Hinduism, Islam, and Christianity thoughts. Through his studies, formal and other, Gandhi began shaping the future that he would realize and the legacy he would leave behind. It's daunting to imagine what Gandhi did in his life, to imagine what he must have left physically and spiritually, as he crusaded for peace and independence in India. However, do not let the vastness of thought overwhelm you. Rather, allow it to empower us. Gandhi could not have predicted the change that he would go through, an impact that he would have. As a student, what he had was a potential to make change. Throughout his life, he realized this. Carleton students have the same potential. This building, Alumni Theatre, represents all those who have graduated from this university and go on to realize their potential. No matter what people go through in their life, the possibility of doing amazing things never goes away. Students come to this university to learn. After completing a degree, students walk away not with more than a framed certificate of achievement. It's the life experience gained through the learning that shapes the type of human beings they become and how they will lead their lives. Learning occurring outside of the classroom walls is as essential to growing and living life to its fullest. As Gandhi said, like sunlight and rain, education must reach all. At Carleton University, students come from all over the world to learn, to change their own perspectives, and to broaden their horizons. We come to this place with one perspective and leave with another, completely different. We do not just learn in the classrooms, but through the life experiences we gain throughout this university experience. We learn from the people we meet, discussions we have, the lectures we hear about, or even a coffee discussion we have with our friends. We often fall into the trap of thinking that we are only one of many. What changes can we alone make? When these thoughts come to my own young mind, I remind myself of Gandhiji's word: continue to be the change that you wish to see in the world. On that note, with Gandhiji as our example, inspiration, and motivation, let us try to inculcate personal discipline, noble values, and true spirit of leadership among us all students. Let this new name, Kailash Mittal, the utmost peak of the glorious Mount Kailash, be a reminder for all students to find their own noble inspiration and to reach a higher ground. Thank you very much.